So, boom! What are we saying, guys? PSG too fucking strong, eh? Oh, blimey. Too strong. What's going on here? Lee moaning again. PSG too good. Not too good for Spurs, though, right? We're going to do a watch-along August 13th. Spurs v PSG. Whew. Oh, blimey. Clee seems to think that Spurs will do the double. I hope PSG tear them a new one and show them the levels. I wish it was Ange. I wish Ange was the manager for that game and then sack him and then bring in Frank, because Ange would have got battered 7, 8, 9, 10, 11-0, 100%. He'd have gone on all that attack and they would have got slapped up. But anyway, they got Frank now. But PSG, impressive. I don't know if it's because Real Madrid is still trying to gel under Xavi, but it's looking crazy. And I know this is the first problem. This is the second hard game they've played in this tournament, but God blimey, the levels. Even like Helle Scalavi is not even playing at his best in this game, and he's causing a lot of trouble. Dembele's movement, they're just popping the ball around. They're just popping it around. It's crazy. Alez. What was that? Alez. What are you saying? Arteta is a loser. How you been, bro? Are you happy with Arsenal's window? Will you be happy if Arsenal get Eze, Gyökeres, Noni, Nodegaard, Zubimendi, Mascara, and Kepa in? Will you be happy with that? For me, that's 10-10. Oh, as long as we keep Martinelli, he has to stay. Jesus has to stay. If you get rid of Havertz, so be it, but that's not going to happen. But Trossard can go, but everyone else must stay. Trossard, I'm not upset if he stays, by the way, but everyone else has to stay. And if you have to get rid of a player, let it be Trossard, maybe a Zinchenko. Maybe it is Zinchenko as well. Maybe we have moved on from Zinchenko, but I like Zinchenko. I think technically he's unbelievable. But he hasn't got the stamina for midfield, I believe. I heard him say something about playing in midfield, and yeah, it's telling. When players talk like that, it's telling. You don't really want that. It's what he's saying. Things looking bad for Mbappe, looking rubbish, bruv. Like he left, but listen, the PSG wouldn't be the PSG they are today if Mbappe was at PSG. They wouldn't have won no Champions League. They wouldn't have done. They would have won the league, but they wouldn't have won Champions League. Mbappe's style of play, or his attitude, his willingness to learn from an Enrique wasn't really there. What Dembele is doing, what Dembele did in the Champions League final. Don't see them clips on the IG. Those clips that you see of Dembele, like he was hunting man down, like he was hungry, and he wasn't putting in. You know when they say, "Oh, you got to put 110% in," no. He was putting in everything. He put in everything. I very rarely see that in a player, like in games. Wicked. He had the eye of the tiger and then some. It was beautiful to watch. But I don't think PSG would be the same PSG if Mbappe was there. So I think Mbappe, not that he's a curse, but I think everything's got to go through him. And give Xabi Alonso some time. Give him time, because this PSG side wasn't cooking this time last year. It took them until after Christmas to cook. Big up, bro. Big up. Kudos to Spurs. That's a fantastic signing. I'm not going to lie, Arsenal fans, we wanted him at some point. I think that's a great buy for Spurs. Clean moaning. Saying this morning he was moaning, saying that, "Oh, Daniel Levy." Well, he's going to bought you Kudos. Great buy. Fantastic buy. You got engine plus techers. PSG about to win it all. I hope PSG slap Chelsea and I hope they slap Spurs. That's what I'm hoping for. Bellingham stinks walking about. Nah, we can't put it on Bells. Why is it always Bellingham? It's not Bellingham, bro. This team needs to gel now with these new ideas. They've come up against this. It's a stumbling block, and they've also. This is basically their pre-season. They're not even going at 110 miles per hour yet. They're making a lot of mistakes. Look, don't get me wrong. It's not through lack of try. Like a Chris, I need Wissa. Wissa. Where's Wissa going to play? Where's Wissa? What, you're going to play him left attack, left forward? Is that what we're saying? What are you saying about us now this season? Champions. We can be champions if we get in the players I said. So if we get in Noni, if we get in Eze, if we get in the Glockerez, if we get in Mascara, then it's looking tasty. Then it's down to the manager. He's got everything at his disposal. He will have Jesus. He will have Havertz on the bench. Like, to have Jesus and Havertz, Noni, maybe even Eze or Martinelli on the bench, that is an embarrassment of fogging riches. That's an embarrassment of riches. I mean, and even if we look at the midfield, if Zubimendi gets injured, Nodegaard goes there. Then you've got Ranieri, if need be, to play central. You've even got that before an Odegaard. So it's looking tasty. It's looking tasty. And if not, then what? If we don't win the league, I'm expecting a trophy. And it has to be a domestic double of the FA Cup and the Coca-Cola Cup. And it has to be top three. Has to be top three. Anything below that, and the reason why I say top three now is because obviously Liverpool champions and Man City are back. And Pep's the best manager in the world. I'm so glad to watch football in its prime years, seeing great ballers, and then Messi. You know what? I just see a clip, Jordan, of Messi, and I know you're a Messite, and I'll tell you something, bro. It was for PSG. It was an assist for Neymar. There's three defenders in front of him. The ball gets crossed, and he's facing the goal and the three defenders, and he flicks it with the right foot. And it lands in the path of Neymar. And the defenders, one's looking at Messi, waiting for the shot. The other one is trying to block the shot. And he's turned around and seen that the ball's being passed back. And the other guy that's just about caught it and reacted, it's not quick enough. Like, when I saw that today, I said, nah, you know what? I've seen too many Messi clips of late. I've been popping up on my algos, and I'm so grateful they have. And it just makes me think like this is what this stuff was really built for. Messi was built for this. This is beautiful. Like, IG, TikTok, short form content was built to capitalize Messi's greatness, so this doesn't get forgotten. And the kids will see this, because the stuff he did, Jesus, I'm telling you, that assist there, along with the goal that Henry describes, the impossible goal. And with the Botan goal, and with the Atletico goal, and with the touch that he does against Atletico, like, it's a madness. There's a catalogue of mad things, but just that thing alone, I mean, when I saw that, I'm like, Jesus Christ. Statistics, you can't measure that with statistics. Seeing my club win all the man said, my club, you know. See Messi win the World Cup. You know what? A part of me wishes he retired after the World Cup, but he's got so much juice in him still. Who was it who said the other day, if Messi was playing in Europe in a top team, he could still do it and he'd still be the best? I can't remember who said it, but they're not even lying. They're not lying. Our attack, like, he doesn't rely on pace. He's got vision and touch and ability to be in position of that, to get the ball in a position where no man can do that, and the ball just sticks to him. It's unbelievable. I don't even know if that's hours and hours of training. Some of that has to be God-given. I don't even believe in that stuff, but some of that has to be like this. I always believe in training, conditioning from an early age, but no way. They need to wire his brain or get an MRI on his brain when he's playing football, just to see how everything connects, because it's ridiculous. Like that goal that Henry describes when he does the cutting, where you can't do a cutting physically. You can't do it. Hence with the stumble. Hence why he stumbled. Like you can't do it in a fluid motion, and it worked. But he got into that position. Like how do you have your fast twitch fibers? How do they even move quick enough? How does the message get sent quick enough to even do that? Like that's out of this world. And then to hit it with the right foot into the roof of the net. Ah, man, it's poetry in motion. It's poetry in motion. He can compete. Trust me. Oh, sorry. I'm reading the wrong thing. I was forced about Messi. Our attack isn't that strong yet for anyone to be nailed as starter. Well, I would say Solanke is a starter, bro. He can compete. I love this game. Look at Jordan's getting gassed because Real Madrid getting slapped. Good footballer. He's a fantastic footballer. You've got a good footballer there. Just landed in London 10. You said, where are you from, Yus? Where are you from? When we grabbing a drink, Chris, I don't really drink, broski. We grab a drink. I don't. Where are you, bro? Where you based? Told you, Chris. A lot of man have never seen Messi. Listen, bruv. I'm so fortunate to see his entire career, but I just stopped watching Messi closely like that because I just knew all the numbers are there, everything's there. He does something ridiculous. I see a clip, but there's a lot of things I've missed, and just Jesus Christ. That PSG moment, bro, was just... He played with greats too. He was in a team, El Clasico, with the Galacticos. Yeah, and done a madness as well. Not even that one, though. It's the one where he's limping off against the Jose one, the 5-0. Like, man. And that's the thing. He's not even just the best statistically. He's had unbelievable moments. So it's not even just the best numbers. He's had unbelievable moments. And when he celebrates, it's like, because he's such a calm man, when he loses it, like when he took his shirt off, was it against Madrid? He took the shirt off and he's pointing like, that is epic, bro. Epic. I don't know how we got to Messi on this because of the PSG goal. Messi dropping Boateng. The Boateng thing was, I watched that again the other day as well. Like, beautiful. The memes that came out of that, sensational. When with Messi, you can't train to do that. But listen, there's a book. What's the book called? Oh my God, it's eluded my brain. But this book was written by a table tennis champion, and it's about things either being God-given or training from an early age. So he was saying that he's when he was in year 3, I think it might have been. This is in the early 80s. So in year 3, maybe late 70s. So he's teacher, his form tutor has got a table tennis table. When he's teaching, he's playing it, and then he says, we could do it after school club, guys. The kids fell in love with it. He just fell in love with playing it one time after school, and then he went home, and his parents, he set up his table. So him and his brother were doing table tennis with their table, and then their parents went and bought them a table tennis table. So this went in like year 2, year 3. Anyway, fast forward, they're in secondary school now, and there's an after school club, and a teacher brings in, he says, yeah, let's do table tennis. And then these 2 kids are just wiping the floor of everybody. They're just whoopsing everyone. And the teachers just see this and think this is God-given talent. It's God-given. But really, they're trained at home against each other. So the one that became champion, 3-time world champion, his brother was older than him. So he's facing someone that's physically stronger than him. Just everything advantage. So that boy just got really good at playing his older brother. So then when he played the teacher he just whooped the teacher one time, and that was it. The rest was history. But he says that is it conditioning? Is it repetition? Because he cites Frank Lampard, and see that those shots that Frank Lampard used to do, and everyone goes, he just shoots from distance and hopes to a ricochet and No, Frank Lampard trained for all of that. Sometimes when the goal would go into the top corner, he'd do 1,000 times. He'd be in training after session. He'll be just shooting, bang, 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 bang. So he knew the flight of the ball, whatever angle he was at. So in game, we look at it and we see that as a fluke. But really, these men have put in over 200,000 hours probably of training, well, 20,000 hours of training, of shooting. How many shots, the repetition, shot after shot after shot, every angle. And these are the players that are meticulous in this. Not everyone's like that. Like a Ronaldinho won't be doing that, but Ronaldinho will just know every part of the ball because he is the ball. So he'll know when my big toe does this, he just knows everything about the ball. All the ergonomics of a football. I know it's just round, but it's a deeper feeling from the brain to the message from the brain to the body, to the touch, the correct everything. Ronaldinho's got that in his. You can't train them things there. Same with Messi. There's no way that there's got to be something. It's got to be if this autism case is real. If he really does have autism, it has to be something linked to that. Has to be. Like he manages seeing football in slow motion where everyone's going at full pelt. You can get a kid to train exactly like Messi if they would not be able to do it. I don't know. I hear you. I hear you. It's a gift. But this is again, Mike Tyson talks about the gift, and he's like punching powers, God given. Basically, everything else is trained. But again, is that real? Is all that real? When man say Maradona over Messi, nah, I'm not having it, bruv. I said the other day R9 over Messi, and I don't know because R9 couldn't do the assist game like Messi. Messi's assist game is also incredible. It's another level, but Ronaldo did things we've never seen before in football. I was watching some clips of Maradona as well. And I'm thinking, yeah, I get them. I get why the older heads would say Messi. I get why my dad would say Messi. I get why all the pundits would say Maradona. Sorry, but Messi is definitely a carbon copy of Maradona, but next level things. Next level. Next level. I have DVDs of Maradona and Pele. Yes, legends, but originals. But even they got their stuff from guys. But Messi, listen, things are there to be broken. You know what I'm saying? They're there to be overtaken and surpassed. Man ain't got shit on my. Listen, I'm all here for Noni, bruv. Don't worry, Noni's going to be heavy. Noni's going to be heavy. I'm all for Noni, bro. I hope you see this, Noni, bro. I've got my headband ready for when you sign, broski. Man thinks Sky Sports was given man every Messi highlight. LOL. They got bored. He has hundreds. That's what I thought. I thought Sky gave it all, bro, but they haven't. Even Ronaldo, Madrid, and United, those 2010 rivals. What do you mean, Ronaldo? What? R9, we're talking about PSG. Too big, too strong. Beautiful, isn't it? Would you say Prime, Bell, or Di Maria are better than Saka and Palmer? Yes. Yes, I would. Prime Bell, if Bell had stayed at Spurs another season, 2 seasons maybe, and then gone to either United or Madrid, listen, he was an absolute. What he did at Madrid was phenomenal, but I just believe he had more in the tank, and he loves golf. He ended up loving golf in the end. The fella is an absolute specimen. Turned himself into a beast because he was a skinny fella for a long time, and he was a left back, which is even more bonkers. Like, how's a left back got this kind of technique at that period? At that period in time of football in England, for a left back to like all of a sudden he developed into this technical beast. He was physically stronger than everyone. He was quicker than everyone. Like, the pace was ridiculous. I didn't see no defender catch Bell, bro. It was just he just got stronger. His stride got longer. Pause. But it was brilliant. The goal against Inter Milan, brilliant. The goal against Barcelona, brilliant. The overhead kick, like, for me, this guy was like. And you know what Wenger said? The season in his last season at Spurs, Wenger said, "I feel that Bell should stay at Spurs 1 more, maybe 2." He said 3 more seasons. I think he said, and I thought that was a bit ridiculous, 3 seasons. But he definitely should have stayed 2. And you know what? Wenger knows more than me, so yeah. and just really develop and hone in that skill, because I just feel he felt that you're going to get less playing time at Madrid. You will get less playing time, so that development will start to stagnate, so to speak, and it did. And it ended up loving golf. What's going on? Where's Glocker's pick in the Arsenal shirt? Where's the PR stance to get what? Stall deals. Nah, bruv, it's happening, bruv. Don't worry. It's coming this week. Let's not forget, Tet had his PSG team on strings. Striker, listen, not in the knockout stages. We had them on strings, bro. I'm telling you that now. For me, that second game when we was doing long ball tactics, embarrassing. Yes, legends, skills, and are originals, but even they got their skills. I don't know if they did get their skills from someone, Jordan. It was just from one man off the street. Maradona was not doing original skills. He got it from guys. Bro, it doesn't matter, man. Even if it doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You always got to nitpick. It doesn't matter. When Ronaldinho was in his prime, known as the best them years, he told everyone Messi is the best while in the youth years. I remember that. I do remember that. So you got to tip your hat off to Ronaldinho for having foresight and vision. The senior players begged management to put him in the senior team. Begged. It's a gift. You don't know how his parents, grandparents, genetic mannerisms have influenced him. That is very true. That is true. So again, that's conditioning. That's conditioning. Part of that's conditioning, bro. In fact, even the genetics are down to conditioning, because their parents had to go through their parents. It's that's. But never seen Messi performance grown up on a waterlogged pitch. Didn't need to, bro. Football's never made for that. I'm sorry for all this. I love it. Listen, we can talk about Messi all day, bro. I love it. Rodrigo still on the beach. Do we need Rodrigo? Do I want Rodrigo? I'd like Rodrigo, but I'd also like Eze. I would like Eze, especially for the Eze story. I would like it for the story. Let's complete it. Let's do it. Let's make man's dreams come true. He was hailing, and we got rid of him. Let's make man's dreams come true. And it's not just romance. He's a bad man too. But anyway, on that note, guys, off ski, love over and out. But yeah, Jordan, we got to do a Messi show. We should really do a Messi show, bro. You'll do a call-in, no face, no case, and me and you can reminisce about Messi, and you can educate me some more on Messi. Messi was performing how he was in his prime at a young age on fogged up pitches. You know what? It's just see it again. I remember watching his first game, Ronaldinho doing the thing. That Ronaldinho was desperate for man. Wicked. Football will never, ever be the same. It won't be the same. Not while we've got these scientific approaches to the game, in terms of everything is scrutinized, as in every single pass. You can't cross this line. Now there's lines on the pitch that you can't cross this line. You've got to be in your zone, and all these numbers and metrics, and you've lost the freedom to express. It's like all of a sudden now there's a football language, and we must obey this language, and you can't. There's no more slang talk is out of the picture. And that's what Ronaldinho was. Pure, fogging, unadulterated slang. Bosh. But it was slang with meaning. It wasn't just words chucked out there. Every word meant something. Messi at 6 to 9 was moving like prime Messi. No, bro, no. Prime Messi, like, we're talking 3 years after his debut. From that period, like over a 7-year, 8-year period, he was on absolute smoke, bro. So come on. You got me, but don't do this. Then they say he could never play on them pitches. Bro, you ain't got to prove all that, man. Jordan, you're a nutcase, you know? You really get caught up on those fine details that no one really cares about. Those are there to that's called poking their bear, bro. When people say that, that's to get at you. They know. Because there's many a Messi fan like you out there that let these things get to them. Like, who cares if he didn't play in Stoke in December on a cold winter's night? Who gives a rat's? Who cares? Send me something. Send it to my IG, bro. Send me something. Let me watch. Anyway, man, I'm off. I'll be back on tomorrow. Love. Send it, bro. Send it.